Welcome to the Inverness Transportation Talks, being hosted by the Florida Department of Transportation. Today is September 28th, 2023. On the screen is an agenda for today's presentation. The purpose of the Transportation Talks is to engage the Inverness community regarding selected corridors in the area. The overall goal is to identify potential short-term and long-term improvements. There is not an active project for these improvements, but we will look to sponsor a future project that will ideally address the concerns identified in these workshops. This project's study corridors include State Road 44 and State Road 200. The following slides will introduce the study corridor segments and their limits. The first State Road 44 study segment extends from Tighe Drive to Hendrix Avenue. This segment is approximately 3.8 miles in length. The existing roadway along the first segment of State Road 44 begins at Tighe Drive as a divided 4-lane roadway with bicycle lanes and sidewalk and intermittent left turn lanes. Beginning east of Croft Avenue, the typical section then transitions to a 5-lane configuration with a 2-way left turn lane, bicycle lanes, and sidewalks through to Hendrix Avenue. The second State Road 44 study segment extends from Hendrix Avenue to South Elmwood Drive. This segment is approximately 3.8 miles in length. The existing roadway in the second segment features a 5-lane configuration with bicycle lanes and sidewalk until State Road 44 veers east away from US 41. The segment then becomes a 4-lane divided typical section with a grassed median, sidewalk, and bicycle lanes. The third State Road 44 study segment extends from South Elmwood Drive to South Fauna Point. This segment is approximately 3.8 miles in length. The last segment on State Road 44 is a 4-lane divided typical section with a grassed median, sidewalk, and bicycle lanes until east of South Eden Gardens Avenue, where the sidewalks are removed and the roadway has flushed shoulders. The State Road 200 study segment extends along State Road 200 from East Summit Lane to East Spruce Drive. This segment is approximately 5.7 miles in length. The existing roadway along State Road 200 study segment is generally a 2-lane undivided rural roadway. The segment from East Arbor Lakes to Apache Trail includes a bidirectional center turn lane. FDOT is seeking input on potential ideas to enhance safety, aesthetics, and traffic operations along the study corridors, as well as anything else that you might have observed or would like more information regarding. The following slides outline potential items for consideration. Illustrated on the slide is a toolbox containing examples of design features that could be incorporated into the design of the 4 study segments. Features such as raised medians, buffered bicycle lanes, pedestrian hybrid beacon signals, high-emphasis crosswalks, and speed feedback signs can be considered to enhance safety. Aesthetic treatments such as landscaping, stamped crosswalks, ornate lighting, signal cabinet wraps, and ornamental street signing can be considered for the corridors. Decisions regarding ornate lighting, signal cabinet wraps, and ornamental street signing will require local participation. Additional information regarding what local participation entails can be explained at the breakout tables. Traffic operations may be enhanced by implementing features such as adding turn lanes, incorporating protected left turn phasing at signalized intersections, and providing U-turn bulb outs to give vehicles additional pavement for making U-turns at designated locations. Access management strategies such as adjusting median opening spacings to meet the corridor's designated access class standards can help improve traffic operations by reducing congestion. Access management also provides safety enhancements by lowering the number of potential conflict points along the roadway. Conflict points are placed where 2 vehicles could cross paths and potentially collide. Traffic operations can also be improved by optimizing signal timing along the corridor. Signal optimization includes adjusting signal timing to accommodate the traffic flow during various times of the day, like in the morning or afternoon peak hours. Signal timing optimization can also be achieved with signal coordination in locations where signals are closely spaced. Optimizing signal timing along a corridor helps to reduce congestion, minimize delays, and improve overall travel times. Have you ever wondered the steps the FDOT takes to complete a project? Planning is the first step of the project development process. Planning identifies transportation needs and prioritizes improvements by working with the Metropolitan Planning Organization, MPO. Following the chart, larger projects will go through project development in environment or PD&E studies, depending on certain criteria. These studies evaluate potential impacts and gather input to guide decision-making. Smaller scale projects can be moved straight to design. The third step is design, where the project's plans are developed and detailed for construction. Once design has progressed to a certain phase, FDOT will start the right-of-way acquisition process if needed. Construction of the project can then begin. We are here before any projects have been identified. A message from safety. Remember to turn on your vehicle headlights while traveling during inclement weather to improve roadway visibility. Safer vehicles save lives. Before we head to our preferred breakout table, on the left of the room we have the first State Road 44 segment, State Road 44 from Tighe Drive to Hendrix Avenue. Behind them is the second State Road 44 segment, State Road 44 from Hendrix Avenue to South Elmwood Drive. On the right is the third State Road 44 segment, State Road 44 from South Elmwood Drive to South Fauna Point. And behind them is the State Road 200 segment, State Road 200 from East Summit Lane to East Spruce Drive. Feel free to roam each table as you see fit. At the corridor breakout table, we would like to give you an opportunity to elect a fellow community member to present what was discussed at your table. We will make an announcement at 6:15 p.m. for the elected member to come up front and share. The corridor summaries will begin at 6:15 p.m. In a few months, you will be hearing from us for the location and time of the next Inverness Transportation Talks meeting. We are going to be providing recommendations backed by supporting data for your safety and operational concerns, as well as recommendations on aesthetic opportunities. We are eager to hear your feedback on our recommendations to ensure we are preserving the quality of your community. To make sure you don't miss any updates, sign up for email alerts on the Inverness Transportation Talks website at fdotTampaBay.com, project ID 452950-1, or scan the QR code. Thank you so much for attending. We'll see you soon.